Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, I got product updates for you today. So exciting, fun day. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, so it was an exciting week last week. I got to see a lot of new products that are going to be coming out later this year and into 2022. The supply chain is still kind of jacked up. Actually, not kind of jacked up, really jacked up right now. ASICS is coming out with Court FF3s. So Gen 3 of that great Court FF will be coming out in the early part of next year. From what I've heard, they will be short of those two, and they will only be producing what the retailers pre-order right now. So hopefully everybody orders a lot and they produce them all. But that shoe looks awesome. It's going to be a little lighter is what it looks like, and a little more flexible. From what I've seen, I didn't get to try it on, unfortunately. I only saw the display shoe. It's kind of in between a Court FF2 and a Court FF1. So if you guys remember, that Court FF1 was really soft and really cloth-like. Well, it's kind of, they're going to bring it kind of back to that a little bit, but with the stability and a little more of the plastic of the Court FF2. So it's going to be a slight hybrid of the two, leaning more towards the Court FF2. But I'm super excited to try that shoe because you guys know I've been a fan of that for since the inception. So Gel Res 8s will remain. Speeds will get a revamp next summer. So spring, summer, depending on how the production schedule there. So, but Court FF3 will be coming out early part of 2022. Another exciting thing is the blades that are coming out during the US Open are on schedule. They will be landing right around US Open time. I was able to touch and feel one and see the whole lineup. It actually looks great. There's some great technology in that racket that will allow for more feel, which is what myself and a lot of people have been asking for from the blade. They wouldn't let me take a picture of it because they know what I would do. So, I can only talk about it. They didn't even leave me a catalog. So hopefully, as soon as I get something to show you, I will. But it looks nothing like this. My reference to it is that it kind of looks like a chameleon. If you guys know what a chameleon lizard is, it's kind of like that. When I held it in my hand, I was like, this looks like a camo racket. So it looks like it's camouflaged, like a dark green camouflage. But when you take it outside to the light, it turns green. So does that make sense? Like it's glowing in the dark almost. In the sun though. But when you bring it back in, it's like it's camouflage. Because that was my first thing. I was like, it's a camouflage looking racket. But it looks great. I didn't get to hit it. But hopefully in the super near future, they can get me a hitter and I can try it out. But lineup stays the same though. 98, 1619, 98, 1820. We're going to have the 104 and the 100 light. That will be the only 4 rackets in that lineup. Okay. Price point goes up to $229 too. Okay. So I'm going to come over here to the catalog and show you some exciting things that Babolat's doing. So you guys, know that Rafa's been using this racket for I want to say at least 6 to 8 months already, and he's continuing to use it. So this, as you guys know, is called the Arrow Rafa, right there. So pure Arrow Rafa. They will be adding more to this line coming in November. And I only can show you what I have in the catalog here. There will be a pure Arrow Rafa team, which is basically the pure Arrow team. The pure Arrow Rafa Light, which is essentially a pure Arrow Light. And for those of you guys who use Boost, Boost Arrow Rafa. Right, and those will be the prices for these rackets. So they're actually going to launch a pure Arrow Rafa line of things. You guys already know that there's a 12-pack out, but it looks like they'll be adding a 6-pack to the line. I was a little confused as to that price, but I think that might be a typo. Vamos dampeners, backpack that kind of stands up like a guitar, that they're adding to the line. They already have this in Pure Drive. Nadal Rafa colored 26-inch aluminums. So these are going to be the aluminum rackets here, not the graphite ones that we have. So that's why the price points are so low. Starting with a 26-inch and going all the way down to a 19-inch. Not sure if those grips are just going to be grips. Doesn't do much. They're going to have a key ring bag, coin holder, as I call it, for $11.99. So if you're way into these Rafa things, you're going to have to get one of those. And for your little one, your newborn, 1-year-old, 2-year-old, we got a mini racket. Or if you want to just play with one on your desk, you know, that always looks cool. And the other cool thing about Babolat that's coming out, this is going to be a January release, is we got a new Scary Terry, and it's not so scary. When I saw this shoe in person, I was like, that's a cool looking shoe. So we got kind of a blue camo going on with the yellow, and then kind of a camo bottom. So I said, I'll take one of those for myself, because I like the way it looks. This was like the number 3 or 4 shoe in that magazine last year. So it's a super comfortable shoe. It just runs a little small though. That's the only problem. So I'm a size 10.5, 11 on most shoes. I'm 11.5 in this shoe. So it's almost a full size too small. So just be aware if you're gonna order one of these Jet Terrays that they're going to run a bit short. Finally, I haven't seen them yet, which means they're not in the pipeline or not ready to be shown. My guess is the Head Prestiges will get a revamp probably at the end of the year. And for Yonex, it'll probably be the V-Core Pros. Would be the next up for change. It may not be this year for that though. It'll probably be next spring is my guess. But that is all I have for what I've seen that's coming up and that's ready, that's coming up for the rest of 2021 into the early part of 2022. All right, guys, so I got a special visitor to the store who's going to take you out today. Who are you and where are you from?
Imran Ahmad, Oakland, California. I came through for my birthday.
Nice. And what are we going to do? Thank you. Okay.
Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.